Thank you so much for a gorgeous course. I have learned so much with Squaring the Circle, both in listening to the history of it, how it's been revered through the ages, and enjoying it myself, and then sharing it and integrating it with the community. The head cleaning experience was extraordinary, and the two of you together have a very comprehensive and yet simple way of imparting ancient wisdom and extraordinary growth. Thank you. I look forward to more, and I'm deeply grateful.
So when the class became available with Scott and Jeff, who I didn't really know at the time, I was convinced that it would be the real thing, and frankly, it didn't disappoint. I'm glad I took the class. Thank you, Scott and Jeff, for putting all the hard work in to make it happen. It paid off. The content was good. The delivery was good. And it was nice to get to know all of you as my fellow students. So thanks to all of you. It was a pleasure getting to know you. And as a bonus, we get to hear Jeff talk. You've got to love that Irish accent. So, Jeff, another class comes up. Nothing else. We got to take it just for that. Thank you, everyone. All the best.
Squaring the Circle was really extraordinary. You know, the archetype of squaring the circle is so fundamental and so profound, of being able to find some equivalency between this manifest world and the unmanifest, or the spiritual, or God, or whatever you want to call it, the larger universe. And to have some kind of way to investigate and dive in together into that archetype was just really beautiful, just profound. And of course, Scott and Jeff are just really master teachers. And what a gift, what an absolute delight to be able to be in a classroom with these master teachers, and also with the rest of the beautiful community that are passionate about these subjects, and be able to talk together and converse and interact. That's really, really a treat, and very, very a deep gift.
I've enjoyed the class immensely, and I'm seeing geometry everywhere I go. You all are doing fantastic in bringing this to the world, and I hope to continue.
I did Scott's course some years ago, and I got some really enjoyable, found it really enjoyable, with the pencil and the compass and the straight edge. You drew some fantastic stuff. And Jeff is only 100 miles up the road from me here, so hopefully I'll bump into him someday and we can do some meditation and some mandalas. I'm up for that, Jeff. Hopefully we can meet. Anyway, thanks for all your efforts, much appreciated. And I must say, Scott and Jeff, you've certainly changed my life. Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness, Scott Onstott's and Jeff Fitzpatrick's Squaring the Circle workshop is brilliant. Scott methodically teaches how geometry has been used throughout the ages to connect us to and remind us of our origins. It is a beautiful reminder of the natural power that is held within math and architectural design. Jeff expands Scott's eye-opening geometry lessons by using a process he calls head cleaner. The head cleaner method is so deeply moving that it opens your heart in profound ways. These two men bring so much wisdom to every module. Take this course and you will be gently but radically changed.
I don't usually relate to geometry with numbers as much as I do with the images, and I took the program in order to be able to understand even more about all of the amazing angles and different kinds of mathematics involved, even though I don't relate to that side of it. And I just found it such a beautiful fusion and a really inspiring community. And Jeff and Scott have such a wonderful collaborative way of drawing community together, and the excitement that we all have in community of just really enjoying how it is that you don't learn this stuff in school. And it's really fun to be able to actually get involved in the philosophy and the ancient awareness of what all of it means and what it actually means in physics and the future and different things. So it was really beautiful to be able to understand even more why squaring the circle is is different and difficult and yet not. And it really represents the duality that we're living in, and the physical matter and the spiritual matter. And so I had a great time, and I highly recommend the program. Thanks, Scott and Jeff.
I enjoy Squaring the Circle very much. Thank you so much for putting this together. It just feels like so familiar, even though I'm just starting out with sacred geometry. And it has changed my life in the way that it has given me back some of my creativity. So thank you very much.
I like to think that I'm quite acquainted with the whole concept of sacred geometry, but I found the course about squaring the circle one of the most elemental archetypes within this concept. Very refreshing. Jeff's head cleaner is amazing. It's his professionality and his enthusiasm makes you just want to dive right in. And Scott Arnstad never ceases to amaze me with his knowledge and his insights that are so profound. It's great work. I enjoyed it very much. Thank you.
Jeff, your gentle guidance throughout and the beautiful meditations, and Scott, your very clear, easy to follow, step-by-step instructions in terms of introducing us to geometry, all added up to a very delightful experience. Although I had a lot of resistance to all of this, there was a real breakthrough that I had, in that I became very aware of an attitude that I've been carrying around most of my life, and saw that, that was not the reality of it. I was able to see through that attitude to a deeper sense of authenticity within myself, and therefore accept myself more fully on a deeper level. And that was a very enriching and profound experience for me. Amazing. So 7 decades I've waited to get to that point. So it has really brought in a sense of balance to my inner self. So I appreciate that. Also, I wanted to mention that I really enjoyed the community, the sense of community that built up over the period of time of the 4 weeks, and know that other people are traveling the same path in their own way, but are traveling a similar path. And this brought great support, I think, to all of us. So what can I say? I'm still actually integrating. It's funny how things are coming up that sort of have come out through that course, but are coming into consciousness now. And I'm still sort of sitting in the glow of it all. It was just, this is really a gift to the world. And thank you both so much. And thank you to the community.